Think about how good it would feel to wake up tomorrow with joints that move easily, with no pain or stiffness. You would feel free for the first time in years. Doesn't that sound like a dream? What if I told you that this dream could come true if you added one potent food to your daily routine? We are going to discuss about the 3 best beans that can help with arthritis and joint discomfort, as well as how you can start feeling better right away. These beans are more than simply superfoods. Research shows that they can help with chronic pain and inflammation. Stay tuned to find out how these beans can improve your life. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Here on this channel, we give you health recommendations that are backed by experts and help seniors like you live healthy, active lives. Don't miss out on learning about safe, natural, and practical ways to improve your health after age 60. Why so many older people have arthritis and joint pain? You're not the only one who has joint discomfort or arthritis. Almost 1 in 4 older people have persistent joint pain, and arthritis is one of the most common causes. Imagine waking up every morning with stiff muscles that make it hard to bend over to tie your shoes or hurt just by strolling around the home. Not only does it hurt, but it also affects your ability to live alone and enjoy life. Expert power. The Mayo Clinic says that arthritis affects millions of persons over 60, and the numbers are only going up. As we become older, our joints get worn out, and the cartilage that cushions our bones starts to break down. This makes you feel stiff, inflamed, and in pain, which can make it hard to do everyday things. Scientific reasoning. When cartilage breaks down, your bones start to rub against each other, which causes pain, swelling, and often limited movement. This long-term inflammation is more than simply a pain. If you don't manage it, it can steadily harm your joints over time. Harvard Medical School says that this slow breakdown of cartilage, together with the constant inflammation, is why so many older people have osteoarthritis. But the good news is that you don't have to put up with this suffering. Making the appropriate changes to your diet and lifestyle, such as adding certain anti-inflammatory items to your meals, can make a huge difference. Interactive retention cue. Take a moment to think about how much joint pain affects your life. Does it make it hard for you to do the things you love, like gardening, walking, or playing with your grandkids? Please share your ideas in the comments. Your story could help someone else who is having a hard time. Question based on a scenario. Picture waking up in the morning and not feeling the usual stiffness in your hands or knees. How would that change your day-to-day life? Would you be able to walk around the house or go for your morning walk again? The truth is that arthritis doesn't have to rule your life. And today I'm going to show you how to take charge and feel better on your own. Now you might be wondering, is this just something that happens as I get older and I have to deal with it? It's not true though, and there are many things you can do to actively fight arthritis and joint pain. Stay tuned as we look at the science behind food choices and how some beans can help with arthritis, pain, and inflammation. The science behind how beans can heal. You might be wondering, how can beans, which are so simple, help with joint pain and swelling? It may sound too wonderful to be true, but the science behind it is very interesting. These little powerhouses are full of substances that are great for your body's inflammation response. They can even ease joint pain like medicines like ibuprofen. Let me explain it to you. Expert power. Harvard Medical School says that some meals can actively lower inflammation and aid with the symptoms of long-term illnesses like arthritis. Beans are a superfood for easing joint discomfort. Why? Beans have a lot of polyphenols, which are antioxidants that help lower inflammation and oxidative stress in your body. These polyphenols go after the specific pathways that cause inflammation so you can feel better without the unwanted effects of pharmaceutical drugs. Scientific reasoning. Here's the science behind it. When your body is inflamed, it makes proteins called cytokines that make pain, swelling, and damage to tissue worse. Polyphenols in beans stop these pro-inflammatory cytokines from working, which lowers inflammation and pain. A research from the Mayo Clinic revealed that eating foods high in antioxidants, such beans, on a daily basis caused CRP levels to drop significantly. CRP levels are directly linked to inflammation in the body. A drop in CRP is typically thought to be a sign that joint health is getting better and arthritic symptoms are getting better. Interactive retention, cue. Take a moment to reflect about when you last felt better from joint pain. Think about how nice it would be to reduce that swelling without taking a medicine. Beans can be your natural everyday way to reduce inflammation. But how do you use them in your daily life? We'll talk about that in a minute. But beans are more than just high in antioxidants. They also have a lot of fiber, which is good for your digestive health and helps reduce inflammation even more. As we get older, our digestive systems may slow down, which can cause an imbalance in the bacteria in our guts that can cause inflammation. Eating foods high in fiber, like beans, not only helps keep your stomach healthy, but it also helps your body respond to inflammation in a better way. So, what makes beans even better in relieving joint pain? Well, it's not just the fiber and antioxidants. They also provide key minerals for joint health, like magnesium and potassium. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we'll talk about the 3 beans that have the most of these helpful substances and how you can start eating them right away to get the most relief from arthritis. The 3 best beans for relieving joint pain and arthritis. Let's talk about the beans that can transform your life now. These beans are special. Research has shown that the 3 below can greatly reduce joint discomfort and swelling, giving you a natural way to relieve pain without drugs. Kidney beans are bean 1. Anthocyanins, which are also present in cherries, are found in kidney beans. These beans may help reduce discomfort and swelling in joints. A 2022 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that those who ate kidney beans on a regular basis said their arthritis pain in their knees and hips became better. Black beans bean 2. Another powerhouse is black beans. They are full of antioxidants that lower oxidative stress, which is a big cause of inflammation. Researchers at the University of California published a study that showed that participants who ate black beans had noticeably more flexible joints in just 2 weeks. Pinto beans are bean 3. People with arthritis should eat pinto beans more often because they are so good for them. They have a lot of flavonoids in them, which are proven to reduce inflammation. In 2021, the National Institutes of Health conducted a study that indicated that elderly persons with arthritis who ate pinto beans on a regular basis had 30% less inflammation indicators overall. Interactive retention cue. Do you eat beans a lot? If not, what's stopping you? Please leave a comment below with your opinions, and let's chat about how we can start eating more of these healthy foods every day. But don't believe that just eating beans is enough. You need to know how to prepare them for the best results. Stay with us for professional advice on how to get the most out of these amazing beans. How to cook beans to get the most relief from joint pain. You can't just put beans on your plate. To really use their healing powers, you need to know how to prepare them correctly. A lot of older people are astonished to find out that the manner you prepare your beans might change how well they fight inflammation. Expert authority. Nutritionists at the Harvard School of Public Health say that soaking beans before boiling can actually make the anti-inflammatory molecules more available, which will give you the maximum health advantages. It's not just about soaking. Adding spices like ginger, turmeric, and garlic during cooking can make the beans even better at fighting inflammation. Scientific reasoning. Soaking beans lowers their lectin concentration, which can occasionally make your stomach hurt. It also turns on certain enzymes that help break down starches, which makes beans simpler to digest and better at relieving joint pain. You don't have to be a chef to make this work. Soak your beans overnight, cook them all the way through, and add spices that fight inflammation for a meal that can make you feel better. You might be thinking, how often should I eat these beans? I have the answer, and it's not as hard as you might think to add beans to your daily life. Next, let's get to that. How often should you eat these beans? If you're not sure how often you should consume these beans to get the optimum effects, here's the easy answer. You need to be consistent. You don't have to consume a lot of beans every day, but if you add them to your diet on a regular basis, you may see big changes over time. According to experts, eating beans at least 3 to 4 times a week is the best way to get the most anti-inflammatory benefits. You don't have to eat too many beans. A half cup with each meal will offer you the health benefits you need. Scientific reasoning. Studies have shown that the bioactive molecules in beans can stay in your body for up to 48 hours after you eat them. This means that eating beans on a regular basis will keep inflammation at bay and give you ongoing comfort. But that's not the end of it. Let's take things to the next level and look at some more techniques that will help you heal faster and feel even better. Here's the best part. Beans aren't the only substance that can help with joint pain. If you follow these extra guidelines along with your bean-rich diet, you'll see benefits even faster. Expert authority. Exercise is one of the best ways to get rid of joint discomfort that people don't think about enough. A research by the American College of Rheumatology found that doing low-impact exercises like swimming or yoga on a daily basis can lower pain levels and make it easier to move by up to 40%. Actionable promise. Adding 10 to 15 minutes of stretching or light activity to your daily routine will greatly increase the anti-inflammatory effects of beans and make you feel better overall. To sum up, you learned about the 3 best beans that can help with joint pain and arthritis, just as ibuprofen. You also learned how to cook them right and how often to consume them for the best results. But keep in mind that consistency is key. Beans alone won't solve your problems right away. They are part of a wider, healthier way of living. CTA. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to obtain more health recommendations from experts that will help you live your best life after 60. Check out our other videos if you want to learn more about how to deal with arthritis, joint pain, and other health issues that affect older people. Stay well, strong, and keep going.